Right, right. So, hello everyone. Today I want to focus on commercial sunflower production, specifically in the Ghanaian environment. I will look at its practices, profitability, potential as a sustainable cash crop. We all know sunflower is a crop that is grown for several reasons, for its oil, feed, and then also for its food. We will cover everything from seed selection, soil requirement, pest control, harvesting, and then also the opportunities that are there uh, in Ghana. Sunflower is one of the most important oil, seed oil crops in the world. There are three main types that are well known. We have the oil seed varieties. This is primarily for vegetable oil extraction. They are grown for that reason or for that purpose. Then we have non-oil seed varieties. This is for snacks and then also to feed birds. We have the conoid types. This serves multiple purposes. You can use it for snacks. You can also use it for seed production. Uh, so depending upon your goal and what you want to achieve, make sure you select seeds specifically for what you intend to achieve. Uh, there are several reasons why sunflower seed is important. Some of the reasons include what are listed here. Example, it helps with immunity. It support healthy digestion, support nervous system, reduces cholesterol, reduces the risk of cancer, treating anemia, boosts functioning of the brain, management for those who are diabetic, help in detox our body, improves mood, eases constipation, helps in weight loss, and then also improves male fertility. So you realize that sunflower seed has a lot of benefit. In Ghana, for example, the demand for sunflower is increasing. Uh, a report a report says that the country import about 4 million worth of sunflower, $4 million worth of sunflower every year, and over $1 million in sunflower cake for livestock production. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not have in the country a lot of commercial sunflower production farms that will be able to cater for this demand. Okay. So this heavy import dependency will present a local production opportunity for farmers who will want to invest into sunflower farming and processing. Okay. Ghana can reduce import, create jobs, and also promote agribusiness growth if they enter into this farming practice. This slide here is to kind of show you how the Ghana sunflower seed market looks like. It is very steady. We haven't really seen any growth since its inception. Okay, this also gives you an idea from 2025 to 2029. The projections doesn't seem like we're going to have any growth in the seed market. But however, farmers who get into it will be able to make some money out of that as well. Sunflower thrives very well in the African continent. We have areas like Tanzania, South Africa, Malawi, Zambia, and Ethiopia. These countries lead in the uh, production of sunflower. because they have favorable climate and support agricultural policies that helps them to enter into this type of crop production. However, there is a growing potential for expansion in the West African region, including Ghana and Nigeria, because of it semi-arid conditions. Sunflowers can tolerate drought conditions, which makes it an ideal for areas where we have erratic rainfall patterns. Okay, so even if you don't have a lot of rains, if you have little irrigation, then you can have a good sunflower crops growing. So, like I said, these regions that are in Africa are the leading countries where most of the sunflower production are. Uh, this is a picture to show you how the sunflower plant really look like. Every part of the sunflower can be used. The stem, the leaves, the flower, the seeds, of course, where we get the oil, and the flowers attract insect pollination where bees, for example, get their nectar from. The leaves can be used as fodder to feed animals. Even the stems can be uh, crushed and used as mulch for crop production. Okay. So selecting seeds for production is very, very critical. Okay. So choosing the right breed is the foundation of successful sunflower farming. There are three main hybrid categories that are there. We have the Nissan oil seed, the traditional oil seed, and then we have the confection, the hybrids. So when selecting, consider your yield potential, your maturity period, oil content, disease tolerance varieties, and then also standability of the seed that you are selecting. Always source seeds from certified suppliers to ensure genetic purity and then high germination rate. Okay. Seed quality determine the success of the crop, of course. So select uniform, disease-free, high germination seeds, and then try to avoid mixed with what do you call it, weed seeds or contaminated materials. So you have to make sure that whatever seed that you are buying, that it doesn't have any foreign materials in there. Good seed quality will ensure strong plant, okay, minimize pest and disease risks, and also support uniform growth. And that is what you want. Okay, so be careful of where you buy your seeds from. With the climate and soil requirements, sunflowers are highly adaptable, but will prefer well-drained, fertile soils with pH between 6.5 and 7.5. The ideal temperature is around 20 degrees Celsius to about 30 degrees Celsius, making it more suitable for most African regions. Okay. The crop's deep root system also make it drought tolerant, so it can thrive even in semi-arid conditions where crops fail. So where certain crops cannot tolerate the soil, you can try growing sunflower. It will be able to survive in that condition. So when preparing your land, you need to clear the land, plow it, harrow it to achieve a fine seed bed. Okay, especially if you are going to use planters. You want to make sure that you have a uniform bed to make it easier to seed, unless you are going to manually plant the seed yourself. Okay, so ensure good leveling for moisture distribution, conduct soil test if you have to make sure that you have the right pH and then the amount of fertilizer in the soil is right for like I said earlier on, always make sure that you buy seeds from certified what do you call it suppliers. Okay, so always use certified high yielding varieties which is suitable for the region where you are. Okay, you must consider your oil content, the disease resistant varieties, and then also the maturity rate. Okay, hybrid varieties are highly recommended if you are entering into commercial type of farming because they produce more uniform, higher yielding crops with better oil quality. Okay. However, it depends on what you want to achieve. Okay. Sunflower planting also requires some kind of precision. Okay. Use spacing of 60 centimeters between rows and 30 centimeters between plant. If you are using planters, you can calibrate it or you can adjust it to be able to have this spacing. Okay. And then also a recommended seed rate is about 3 to 5 kilogram per hectare, planted at a depth of 2 to 5 centimeters. Okay. Plant at the onset of rains for best results as much as your germination is very important. And most varieties mature within what they call it 35 days to 95 days, and you are good to harvest your crops. Okay. Uh, your fertilizer is also very important. Okay. Although sunflower root will be able to explore fertilizers efficiently because of its long root or tap root. However, balanced fertilization will ensure consistent yields. Conduct soil testing to determine the specific nutrients that are lacking. So recommended fertilizer is NPK 2010 or a similar blend will uh, be able to help. Apply part of the fertilizer during planting and the rest at the flowering stage. Use compost or organic manure to improve soil structure and then also to improve the soil fertility if you don't have commercial fertilizers available. Okay. Uh, While sunflower is drought tolerant, it still requires some water during critical stages like germination, flowering, and then seed filling. Okay, so make sure that water is available when the buds start forming, about 0.75 to 1 inch in diameter. Where rainfall is insufficient, you can use drip irrigation to improve its efficiency. Avoid overwatering though, as this can cause root disease and then also logging. Okay. Common pests will include the aphids, of course. We have cutworms and stem borers, while diseases like uh, mildew, rust, and leaf blight can reduce yield. Effective management practices. Okay, simple management practices like using resistant varieties, practicing crop rotation, applying biopesticides instead of synthetic chemicals, adopting IPM or integrated pest management or a combination of cultural, biological, chemical, or mechanical control of pests and diseases is essential for sustainable result. Okay. Uh, how you know that your sunflower is ready for harvesting? Okay, you only harvest when the back of the sunflower head turns yellowish brown and the seeds are firmer. Okay, cut and dry hairs under shade to avoid oil deterioration or degradation. Proper drying and then storage are a key to maintaining quality of seeds. Seeds should be dried at least between 8 to 10% moisture level. You can use a moisture meter to determine that. Okay. Use clean dry bags to store in a cool place. Okay. Or cool, well ventilated area. Sunflower present excellent market opportunities for the Ghanaian market. Like I said, we Ghanaians import a lot of sunflower product. So if you are a farmer and you are into commercial production, you can create a niche for yourself and supply sunflower seed, sunflower cake for farmers to feed their animals as well. Okay, those who are involved in animal feed for poultry, cattle, uh, pigs depend on this a lot. Okay, like I said earlier on, you can use the sunflower to feed animals. We also get fibers, improve soil health. Sunflower residues and rich compost can be used as mulch or manure, like I was saying earlier on. Pollinator support, you know, when you plant sunflowers, the flowers, the yellow, attract pollinators such as bees to enhance biodiversity. The star can be used for construction materials as well. Uh, these are other uses that I've mentioned some of them for textiles, providing food and shelter for wildlife, and supporting pollinators. Seeds are nutritious food for poultry, cattle, and other farmers, other farm animals. The dyes, craft can be used in dyes, can be used in craft, and then also can be used as manure, and then also mulch. Okay. So yes, sunflower can be very profitable if you know what you are doing. The average yield will range from 1.5 to 2.5 tons per hectare, and this depends on the type of management practices that you are adopting. Sunflower has relatively low input cost compared to crops such as corn or soybean or other type of crops that require high input cost, like vegetables, for example. So when managed very well with good hybrid, pest control, and post-harvest care, sunflower can create strong returns for both small, medium size, and large scale farmers in Ghana.